Welcome back, comrades, to our multiplayer fight here with Richard York. Man, it's been an exciting one, and so far, I think our best plan going forward here is to hold this position right here on the ridge, and pretty much try to tag him from a distance. Try to tag those units. In fact, I might even reverse with a couple of these units. We'll go ahead and take this guy. Let's just slightly reverse up here, just a little bit. I'm going to keep those machine guns right where they are. I don't think there's any real reason to do anything else with them. They are deployed. Over here, it looks like we've got some fire coming, but it looks like our actual BDR is spotting them in this area. So I want to keep that going. I'm even going to pop smoke with some of these men over here. Let's take a look at this one. He's also doing okay, but I don't know just how much he's going to actually spot from here. I'm just going to hold that unit here. I'd like to get some additional infantry across the way. But we've got quite a few men in these buildings, of course, prepared for the enemy to advance. We've even got another tank over here just kind of waiting. So I'm going to let it go and see what happens. See if we have any other units. We do have the machine gun units over here. We've got this tank. Let's do this. We're just going to kind of have him hunt forward a bit. With this MG unit, make sure that weapon is deployed fully. Make sure this one is deployed fully. And with this officer, we're going to keep him here. Here we go, folks. Wish us luck. Here we go, boys. It is beginning. And, of course, we've got some massive shooting all up and down the line. Just look at how quickly, guys, we've actually started engaging them from up here on the hill. And he's absolutely moving forward with that infantry. I'm hoping this is where we can shine and really knock out a lot of the enemy infantry as they move down. I've actually heard a few of them already getting tagged. Just take a look over here at our boys right in town. Got quite a few going into the actual house, of course. And some more machine gunners getting in that house, too. Now, what I'm concerned about are the tanks and the APCs approaching there on the right side. Hopefully, we can take the one tank we've got there and try to ping him. We've also got this guy hiding out over here. Oh, nice few hits on the right hull there. Like seeing that APC firing. I can only hope that we're getting some decent hits, but unlike the mechanized vehicles here, it's a little bit harder to see any casualties we're causing with their infantry. He's pretty much stopped, from what I can tell, right there at the woods. At least that's what it looks like. Of course, that could change. And what I'm going to do, I think I'll actually keep the rest of these units right where they are. The MGs are getting some pretty decent shots. I don't think there's any reason to change that. The one thing I do want to do is probably go ahead and get this APC forward, hunt the rest of the way. We're going to leave that one right there, and hopefully we get some additional kills with it. Got a pretty good shot over here with these guys. Let's take a look. So this is where we're spotting a lot of the enemy. We can actually see them moving here. And sure enough, we've got some casualties. Or at least they're taking some pretty serious cover. So I want to see how can we maximize this position. How can we really get some decent shots? We know that this guy is getting hits there. We know that this guy is also getting hits on that location. So I'm just going to reverse with one of these APCs back this way. I'm also going to take that machine gunner, and I'm going to put him in this group of trees. It seems to be a good location for us to open fire on the enemy, but it does look like right now they've got us under fire. The question is, do we want to push the tank up and hunt the rest of the way? I don't think it's necessarily a bad move. Push him right here, just make sure that he's by the home. And with these infantry units, I'm going to quick move into that building. I'm going to take this vehicle right here and take the position of where the tank just was. Alright, boys, there we go. Let's turn it over to Richard. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. I'm not feeling so hot about this because he's moving a lot slower than I want him to. Let's see if we can at least make it across here and get over here where the building is. Got that infantry also moving forward. It looks like the tank is just about to turn and fire. He stopped there for a second, and I'm worried that we pushed a little too far forward. Let's hope he can get some spots here, some visuals. Come on, man. It's like the enemy, as soon as they break the ridge there, he's going to have a pretty decent shot. And I like to see that even our men over here in this building, or all these buildings, are getting some decent shots on the enemy. Penetrating hit on that BMP that we reversed with, so that lets us know no more reversals. That's just not going to work in our favor at all. Just stay put and keep fighting. We had to have hit some of the enemy here. I see them all taking cover. I'm actually going to back up a bit, and I actually hear them calling out hits. One of them back here got hit. I think we hit the gunner in that APC, but I wonder what was happening on the left side while this was going on. That's when our other vehicle got hit. So far, the rest of our APCs are still operational. Let's take a look over here. They've got, oh, he's got a lot of guys just all the way back there on that ridge in the very back. So from what I can tell, guys, I think Richard is completely stayed put over here, and he's going to try to swing around with this group and try and jump in this way. He's trying to grab that group, come in on the left side of the village, and basically stay out of the rest of the village here. So what we're going to do is just, of course, keep on pushing forward into that part of the village if we can, but really we want to be as careful as possible. The thing is, I don't really know what we're going to do with this self-propelled AA gun. It actually might be pretty useful against enemy infantry, but again, not the most useful vehicle in this particular situation. I'm going to do this, bring him forward. We've got some officers back there, but I'm not really trying to get them killed. However, we'll grab this command squad and try and get in on that right side. Again, just trying to send as many fighters as I can to that right side, because I'm fairly certain that is where Richard is going to be going. He's going to try to take control of that area and, well, pretty much swing his units over here if possible. So we're going to do everything we can to stop him. I'm also going to reverse this tank just a bit. I think he's a bit too far out. So as you can see, I'm just going to reverse him so that that building is covering him. And actually, let's quick move over here. Level 3 of that building. With the machine gun, I'm going to move into level 2. Yeah, I told you guys, I want to take over the town here. We're going to do everything we can. What is everything? Everything we can to take this town. Let's get up to level 3. We'll decide if we want to go to level 4 later, but for now, I'm going to hold with most of these units. We might just kind of pull some of them out and go into these different buildings so that we have a visual all around the village. But I'm almost certain that the enemy is going to keep his attack right there. All right, folks, let's see how it goes. Without further ado, hold on one second. Our machine gunner's not looking too great. Let's send him over here, and hopefully he can start firing. Oh boy, here we go again. All right, I backed up that tank a bit, as you guys can see there, just to try and protect him from the flank. Let's see what he decides to do over here. Oh boy, all right, still got plenty of infantry over there. We are, of course, moving our guys forward, as you can see there, and we just got a wonderful penetrating hit there on that hull. I want to take a look and see what we hit. Looks like it might be a tank. Yeah, we might have knocked out one of his tanks. We've got him looking directly down at us, but he's not knocked out. He's moving back. Seems to still be alive there. See those APCs, they're still looking pretty nice, and we've got some consistent fire guys at the infantry moving through here. In fact, he's trying to pop smoke to protect his infantry, but we are definitely firing in the right direction here. The question is, are we going to get any hits? I know for sure he's got a tank right there, but our tank cannot see him. Only a few of our units can actually spot him here. We've got that main battle tank waiting as well, and I think we need to move some guys out of that building. We've got way too many guys in this building right here, so let's start spreading out just a bit. We're going to send some guys over here. We're going to send some of these units over here into this home. And with some of them, you know, we could just actually move over here into the woods and sort of play defense. These are anti-tank troops, so I'm going to actually send them over here, start hunting, and then as soon as Richard sends any of his units down here, we are going to be waiting for him. At least that's what I hope we can do. Actually, got a lot of gunfire coming from our machine gunners over here. We haven't paid much attention to it. But I think that could be what's keeping the enemy down over here. What's keeping him from moving forward at all with that infantry, because he knows they could be destroyed pretty quickly. As for these guys, they've definitely taken a hell of a hit, but I'm going to move them up. And I am just going to hunt forward. I won't go into the church because he'll know exactly where we are. He's hit that church before and actually set it on fire. So I'm going to stay right here and hope we can put up a fight. What I will do, however, is try to get on the top floor with this unit. I think we're already on... I think we're on floor 1. Yeah, so we're going to get to floor 2. Got that machine gun on that floor. And what I'm going to do is take this infantry and also try to get them up on level 3. All right, folks. Let's end it and turn it over to Richard. Wish us the best of luck. Just also going to put that EMP out just a bit. Just like that. All right, folks. All right, boys. He's absolutely making that push on the right side. We can already see him. I'm seeing some anti-tank guided missiles being fired there. I think he's actually trying to hit that tank there. A little frustrated that our guys are not spotting that tank. But look at this, man. Gunfire all over the place. Let's see, I definitely see that smoke over there. I think it's hard for most of our vehicles to actually spot him. Let's see what he plans to do. So far... Oh, boy. Over here. Trying to get some visuals. They are coming down off the top of that hill as well. But he's being very careful not to show too much of his infantry here. In fact, I am tempted to get some more of our infantry. And you can see our Soviets moving forward into those buildings. Some more infantry in this building to tag whatever is moving over there. It looks like they might even be pushing some guys over here. But I think so far, we're just going to hold this position and hope for the best. I'm liking that. I'm actually just going to back up a bit because I want to see these guys getting close by the building. I don't think he's anticipating that. But so far, he's not pushing forward with any of those tracked vehicles. I don't see them anyway. And we still have this tank here hiding and waiting for him. That tank is still alive as well. Well, boys, you've got a lot of work on your hands. So I don't want to change all that much. I'm definitely concerned about this tank. I kind of get the feeling that he might actually spot us here. But at the same time, moving him from this location is not particularly an option. What I will do, take this vehicle. I'm going to try to get him behind this particular building. Obviously, anticipating that attack. We've still got guys in these buildings, of course, waiting for him to press forward with additional units. A lot of infantry there. It's a shame we don't have artillery during this battle. Unfortunately, we simply don't. Arty would come in very, very helpful here. We could also deploy this MG. Let's do that. There's a few infantry units we have just running up to the battle, and we even have a unit over here. I think it's just an anti-air anti-air vehicle, I should say. But maybe bringing him over here to the edge and hunting forward would provide additional fire to that location. Obviously, trying to spread our infantry out as much as we can here is going to be helpful. Grabbing this infantry unit, for instance, oh, not like that. Going over here. And I'm going to get on level 4 where we've got some pretty decent shots. These guys, I'm just hunting out this way, guys, because I want them to fire at any enemies coming through these gaps. So that infantry unit is going to remain right by the IFV. I think we can pretty much keep this battle going. Despite losing our vehicles up there on the hill earlier in the fight, these machine gunners are still doing a hell of a job suppressing the enemy. And I can only hope that they can keep this very important work going. While we're at it, though, might as well bring this commander unit at least closer to the front lines. And I don't think there's really any point in having infantry stragglers back here, so we'll grab them. Let's do something like this. I'm actually going to hunt towards that building. I'm not going to get in the building, simply hunting towards it. All right, folks, ending this turn. Let's see if this capitalist dog will come any closer, my friends. Here we go. We are waiting for him. I'm just keeping an eye on that approaching unit. They've got a lot of, looks like APCs, IFVs that he's pushing up with. Let's hope that we can get some pretty decent shots on them. Hey, we got some RPGs going out. It looks like RPGs might just be grenades, actually. Let's see. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's definitely targeting that top floor. He is definitely targeting that top floor. We've got a machine gun here trying to knock out any infantry we can spot, and actually I'm starting to see some flashes there, some weapon flashes. Not bad, not bad. Keep it going, boys. Oh, we just got a penetrating hit here. He's going to move back a little bit. Look at that. So slowly moving back with those vehicles. It's a shame we can't get a closer hit. Looks like we absolutely killed the gunner there. Although we need to get closer with the infantry. Maybe even send some guys out on the offensive. If we want to get some proper shots on those vehicles, I'm thinking. He's currently doing a great job at just basically keeping these buildings under fire. We've absolutely hit some of those APCs, and I'd like to think that we've done some damage. But again, I think we need to get closer if we want to have any chance of hitting those vehicles. I don't think he's going to be silly enough to move forward. So we'll quick move. We'll also hunt forward with some of our infantry here. As for the tank, I think I want to just leave him here, guys. I want to, let him make that mistake of moving forward over here, and then only then will I send that tank forward. You know what, though? I am starting to think we could get these infantry units over here to level 3 to assist. And you know what? We could probably even move forward with the IFV. It is definitely risky, but I think the assistance of an IFV here would be absolutely something that the men could use. And you know what? We might as well keep moving with this unit. Let's go to level 1 over here. And I think we can move forward with this IFV too. I'm just going to keep the building as cover, of course. Do something like that. Still got some additional infantry, machine gun units, I should say, that are moving forward. And we're going to move this one right there. I'm hoping that that stone wall is going to give us a little bit of protection. With 3rd Squad, we'll just keep on pushing towards the buildings. I really want to have like a very strong defensive wall in this area. So as soon as he sends the additional vehicles through, hopefully we can tag them rather quickly. Of course, we don't have the anti-tank guided missile capabilities that the enemy has. We have to rely entirely on our RPGs. To get any sort of hits. What about this scout vehicle? I don't know what this amphibious recon is doing all the way over here. Let's quick move the amphibious recon also to this area, and then hunt towards the enemy. I'm hoping they can't get any visuals down this road, although I'm pretty sure that they can. And you know what? We're also going to take one of these infantry units, and I am going to quick move and hunt with them just into the woods, just to make sure that there's nobody waiting for us over here, or guys carrying RPGs, etc. Alright, folks, glory to the Soviet Union. Let's see how we do moving forward here. Hopefully, we come out with a glorious victory.